Hello, good day, and welcome to live trade videos. If this is your first time on the channel, kindly click on the subscribe button at the top right hand corner of the screen. And if you're already a subscriber, kindly click on the like button at the end of the video. Thank you. Let's delve into it. Today we're looking at what next after you have logged into your MT4 on the system. So you ask yourself, okay, I've logged in successfully. What next? What next? Here we have it. If you're just logging in to the first into your account for the first time on MT4, your screen is probably looking like this. It's probably looking like this. Now we're going to delve into setup and views and some basic other things. So let's follow through. All right. The first thing we have here is we have four instruments on the charts, four tradable assets on chart. Euro USD, this is the first one. You can see it inside this box. So this is an instrument that you can trade on. The next one is GBP USD. Next one down here, USD CHF. And the final one is the USD JPY. You want to just arrange them. Now it's already arranged for you. If you click on this part of the screen, you see where it is. It says arrange windows. Arrange windows. Hold on. Here. All right. So you see where it says arrange windows as non-overlapping tiles. If you click here now, it just arranges your chart for you. You can maximize any of them. You can actually maximize them. Watch. If I maximize Euro USD now, you see that it is the only thing present on my chart. However, I can still come back here and arrange them all. You see all of them at the bottom of the chart. You can see Euro US, that's Euro USD. The next one, USD CHF, GBP USD, USD JPY. So all these are some of the instruments you can trade on actually. You want to first of all identify those instruments. From here, this is your market watch. Now on the market watch, you see that these instruments here are blurred. USD CHF is somewhat blurry. GBP USD is somewhat blurry. So the first thing you want to do is come to your market watch, then right click. Once you right click on your market watch, you can click on show all so that you see all the instruments you can trade on. All right. Show all, and now you have a list of all the instruments you can trade on. However, it's not too clear. You see, it's not too clear. Now you cannot, you know that this is USD JPY, but you don't know what is below it. You don't know that, oh, this is USD card until you put your mouse on it. So what you can do is you can extend it. You can extend it. If you bring your mouse to this point towards the edge, then you see a double-edged arrow facing towards east and west or right and left. You left click with your mouse. You see it. Once you left click and hold down, you see a line. This line now is showing you the border for the market watch. So you can pull the border a bit further. So once you pull it like this, here is okay, it's fine. Now you can see the instrument clearly. You can see the instrument clearly. If you can't still see like some of them that are extended, like this one AUD card, you can pull further. Not there. You see, when I pull further now, I'm pulling on Euro USD. What I want to pull on is this border, this particular border here. Watch. So pull further and bam, you have it. It's clear. I can see better. Now you've established the presence of your market watch and your navigator as well. The next thing you want to do now is you can either delete all these instruments because these are not the instruments you want to trade on. The account type allows for instruments that have a plus. You can see it, AUDCAD plus. You can see this one has a plus. So it is bold, it is dark, it is black. Unlike these other ones here, they are not that are somewhat I will not say blurry. They are not highlighted. Let me just say they are not highlighted, or they have no color. They are grayed out. They are grayed out. You understand? So you want to first of all delete all these ones because this one, the difference between this USD card here and this AUD card is a plus, and that plus allows it to be tradable. You understand? So you might as well just delete X. X to delete, you can click X. If you were already maximized, let's say it were already maximized, you can come to the bottom of the screen where you can see it, right click on it and close. This one now, you can't close on this one. This is the last one, USD JPY. You can't close on it because it's already maximized. You can double click here and you see that, oh, it's no longer maximized. You can click here. This at this point, this place that says arrange windows as non-overlapping tiles. If you click on it now, it brings out the option of you minimizing, maximizing, or closing it out. So you can close out. And now this point is empty. You see this whole point now is empty. Now what you want to do now is select the instrument you want to work with. Select the instrument you want to work with. In this instance, I'll select the basic ones. I'll select a currency, a commodity, and an index. Or I'll do two currencies, two commodities, and two indices. For the first currency, I might want to pick the most popular currency, which is Euro USD. This is Euro USD here. So I right click on it and I click on chart window. Bam, I have it here. I can maximize it as well. So you see Euro USD. I'm currently on Euro USD. The next one I want to pick, let's say something not too popular. Let's pick GBP NZD, just randomly, GBP NZD. Right click on it, first of all. Right click on it, first of all, and click on chart window. And now I have two currencies. The first one is Euro USD plus because this is a standard account. That's why I'm choosing instruments that have plus. If this were a basic account or a pro account, they will have a different digit at the back, or will I say digit? They will have a different symbol at the back. You understand? So this is Euro USD, this is GBP USD, two currencies. Now for the other instruments I want to pick, or assets I want to pick rather, I'll pick two indices. So I'll be taking the one I love most, US 100. Right click on it and I click on chart window. And now it's open here. You can see them. They are arranged at the bottom. So anytime I click on anyone, it goes to that one automatically. So this is US 100. And I want to pick on, let's say, DE30, DE30. To find an instrument, the fastest way to do it is you can click anywhere here. And on your keypad, you can type quickly. Now I'm looking for DE30. I already know it is DE dot 30. DE. So I just do DE dot and it takes me to DE30. Just type in quickly DE. If I just type DE, it will still remain on DE. Let's say I wanted to find this ITA40 now. Watch what will happen. I'll just start typing IT. You see, it's already there. It goes to it, goes to nearest one. If I want to find US 30, I'll start with US. You see, it goes there. Dot, you hear a sound. There's a sound you're going to hear if you're not typing fast enough. So you need to be faster. US.30. All right, now it's on US30. So now I'm looking for DE30. I can just quickly type DE dot. I typed comma. So it will make a sound because I didn't type in something that's correct. So I'll try again. Let's say I'm already on US 100. I'll type DE.3 and it takes me to DE30 immediately. So I right click on it and I click on chart window. It brings it out for me. I have four instruments here. The next one I want to take are gold and oil commodities. Or let's say I take corn. Let's say I take corn and oil. Corn. I don't want to start looking for corn here. I can just quickly type CORN. Boom. It takes me to corn. All right, click on it and I take chart window. The next thing I want to do oil. There are two oils here. OILS. Okay. First of all, remember, right click on anything there, then OILS. And it brings me here. This is oil, Brent oil, and this is American oil, WTI. So I right click on the Brent oil and I click on chart window. Now I have my chart set up with 6 different classes of instruments. Currencies, Euro USD, GBP USD, indices, US 100, DE30, commodities, corn, and oil. You understand? Now I have them set up automatically. So that is good. I can now reduce my market watch so I don't have a lot of instruments bombarding my screen. I can just right click and click on hide all. Now I want to hide every other thing that I'm not working with. I just want to see the instrument I'm working with. So once I click on hide all now, it shows me only these select instruments that I currently have opened on my chart menu. All right. Good. That has been established. The next thing I want to do as well, my terminal. After logging in, I'm still in the mailbox. I have some, when you log into a new account, you have some mails that are sent to you about trading and different other things, MQL4 offers. What I just want here for now is to see my balance. So I go to trade. You see it, I have trade here. This is the terminal. This is terminal here. I can close this out. If I close this out, all I need to do to bring it back is Control T, and it comes back up. Or I can come to my view. When I come to the view, I'll see terminal here. Click on it, it goes out. Click on it once more, it comes back up. So I have the trade, exposure, account history, news, and the rest. What you mostly work with is trade and account history. When you want to check how far you've done, you go to account history. When you want to see what's currently running on your account, you come to trade. So this is trade now. Remember, the same way you can also maximize this border for market watch, you can as well maximize it for your trade, for the terminal. You just come to the bottom here until it shows you the double arrow, the double-edged arrow pointing towards north and south or up and down. Then click and pull. So once I pull now, I've pulled it up. I can see more. You understand? I can now see better my terminal. All right. That is for the terminal. The next thing I want to look at is navigator. Although if you're still starting out, you might not really be coming towards this navigator area. You want to mostly be on your charts, testing out things, practicing, you understand, on demo at least for starters. So on your terminal here, you can switch between accounts. You can switch between your demo account and your real account. All right. We did that in the other video. You can check that out as well. So this is accounts, come here, demo, you know that you're currently logged into demo. Most of the time I don't have the terminal here, except when I'm working with some expert advisors, some EAs. All right. That is for the navigator. That's for navigator. So those have been established. We are currently on our chart now. We're currently on oil. You will find that oil chart looks like a black and green chart. I don't know what to do. Understand? For the first time you come and see this, you'll be like, oh, what's going on here? Remember this thing here that arranges as non-overlapping tiles. It can arrange everything I have opened here. GBP, these 6 instruments, I can arrange them for me. And I can see each of them in real time. And so I can see each of them. Or I can pick one and focus on one. Let's go back to oil. So I'm currently on oil now, and I have zoomed in to the max. Let me zoom back out. Let's go to some GBP NZD. GBP, when you open GBP NZD, this is what it looks like. Understand? I can zoom into the max. This is the maximum zoom I can achieve. I can as well zoom out to see better, to have a holistic view of the chart. Understand? But I do not like working with the chart like this. I personally don't like working with it like this. So I'll show you how you can switch your charts and have a different view of your chart. All right, you can have a different view of your chart. All you need to do is change the templates. This is currently on a black and green template. So for you to change that, what you can do is right click inside the chart. All right, right click inside the chart. When you right click, you have this pop up. What you do next is come to properties, click on properties, and you can now change the color scheme. So I'm going to change the color scheme to black on white. Black on white, beautiful. So this is how my chart is going to look now if I click on OK. But I'm not done yet. I still want to change some things. All right, I still want to change some things. The next thing I want to do now is to change how the candle appears. You understand? I want to choose that, okay, my chart should show up in candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns. So I'll quickly do some changes here. Bar up, bar down, good, foreground, black, good. Bull candle, I want it to appear as green. I want to be able to identify that, oh, the charts are going up and they show up as green. I can choose lime, I can choose any color here. I can just choose green, depending on you. You can choose any color you want to work with, actually. How you see your chart is up to you. So I like lime. I prefer lime. So I'll choose lime. Then the bear candle, when the charts are coming down, when the markets when the markets are going down, are going bearish, identify most of the time as red. So pick red, red, lighter red, and pick a lighter red, orange red. All right. So that's all I changed in colors. I just changed the bull candle to green or lime, then the bear candle to red or orange red. The next thing I want to do is go to common, come to common. So once I'm in common now, I can see some things here. The first thing I want to pick out is to show my ask line, show ask line. I want to be able to see the spread on the chart. So I'll click on show ask line. But the most important one is to change it to candlesticks. Candlesticks is currently on bar chart. So I'll click on candlestick. And once I click on that, I can now say, okay. Boom. And this is what my chart currently looks like. Now let's look at the difference. This is GBP USD. This is Euro USD. I'll zoom into the max on Euro USD. This is what Euro USD looks like, zoomed into the max. But this is GBP USD. If I zoom into the max, you see it. I zoom into the max. Oh, I forgot to remove the grid. I can easily do Control G. I don't like that grid. Control G. Then I also add in the period separator, showing me the difference between days. So Control Y, showing me the difference between a day or a week or a month, depending. So this is GBP USD, this is Euro USD. You see the difference? Now I prefer this chart better because I can see better. I can tell, okay, the chart went down from here. The candle started at this point, closed at this point. The candle opened at this point, went up and closed at this point. You understand? I can tell greatly what happened with a candlestick chart. Now, the next thing I want to do is to save the template. Save the template so that I can mimic the same template on Euro USD, on US 100, on D30. Instead of coming here and going to properties, doing the whole thing again, I can just save this template here and replicate it on other currents, on other instruments. What do I need to do? Come to templates here. This is just in case you don't see this, you first of all need to go to view, just in case you cannot see this. Let's say yours is not set up like this. When you go to view, at the top right corner, top left corner rather, you see file, you see view, insert, chart tools, the rest of them. Go to view. When you go to your view, click on toolbars. Click on toolbars. Then you can bring all these things out. So there is a chance, let me take them out. There is a chance that you might not even be seeing them at first. The first, let's say, coming here, your chart might be like this, might just be like this, file view and the rest. Yes, and there's a chance you're not even seeing those things. What you need to do is go to view, toolbars, then you select standard, select everything there, just select everything. Standard, come back there, tools, chart, go back there, tools, toolbars rather, line studies, go back there and select time frames. So now you have all these. Good. Click on templates for you to save this particular template. You click on this template, that's the one at the right hand, the extreme right. Click on templates and click on save template. You can save it as anything you want. I'm going to save it as 1, 2, 3 candlestick. And I'll also be dropping this on I'll be dropping this in the description. I'll drop you a link to it in the description, so you can just go there and download it. It's like the most basic candlestick template you might be able to find out there. All right, and click on save. Boom. Now I've saved it. Now I can now replicate it on any chart. I'm going to even have to save it again. Forgot to turn this on. There are two things here. You see this? Scroll the chart to end on tick incoming. What this does for you is that if I try to go backwards, this thing brings me forward. It brings me here. If I try to go backwards, if I try watch, once I try going back, it will pull me, it will be pulling me forward, especially when I zoom out further. It will be pulling me forward. If I have this turned on, shift end of the chart from right hand border, from right border. So if I go back now, it will just be bringing me to this point. So for you to be able to go back, without stress, try to turn this off. You can turn both of them off and scroll backwards and scroll as far back as you want. Once you click on it, it brings you forward. And you click on this, it gives a space. It gives a space from the market price and the candles themselves. All right. Now let's go to USD and replicate that particular view or template. All you need to do is click on template and you see it here. 1, 2, 3 candlestick. Boom. You see it. Come to US 100, click on template, 1, 2, 3 candlestick. Boom. It does the same. Now, like I said, I'll have to save that again. Like this. I've put this on now so that it brings me forward. It always brings me forward. I don't want to be in the past. And I will save templates. 1, 2, 3 candle. I'm going to replace this particular one and save. Yes, it already exists. See, yeah. So I'll come to corn now and I'll do the same. 1, 2, 3 candle. Boom. Meant to bring me forward. If it does not bring you forward, click here and click it again. It brings you forward. All right. Or do the same thing. 1, 2, 3 candle. Boom. Click there. Click it. The market is off. The market is not off. The market is currently not trading today. Today is a weekend. That's why. If not, for every tick, every new tick, it will bring you forward. There's currently no tick happening. You see it on tick incoming. For every new tick, it will bring you forward. Yeah. So you have your MT4 setup now. All right. You have your MT4 setup now. There's also something you can add in for those that like to be instantaneous with the new order. They don't want to come here and click on new order. You can just click on this drop down at the top left of the instrument you're trading, and it shows you the sell or the buy, sell or the buy for instant orders. You can do this across board, sell or buy, sell or buy. Understand? That is how to go about setting up your chart. Let's so it looks presentable for you. All right. So, like I said, if this is your first time on the channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. And there are also other videos you should check out so you can learn a thing or two about trading. If you are already a subscriber, we thank you very much. And we also ask that you like the videos and share. And there are a lot of people that want to know these things that you already know. So you can share with others as well. We've come to the end of this particular session. Oh, yes. Let me add one more thing. This is UAS. These are the instruments that we're currently working with. You can also show all. Remember, we hit all, so I will just see the particular ones we're working with. You can now show all and see a lot more. All right. You can show all and see a lot more. You can even click at this top here to find a new instrument instead of going through the market watch that shows everything. However, this one is not as straightforward as the market watch. Come to the market watch. Take for instance now, if you want to look at the spread here, you right click and you can show the spread. You can even show the time and other things, all right? Show the time and other things. You can find out about the instrument you're trying to trade on. For instance, USD right? Click on it and click on specification. Be able to see information on the trade, all right? So that is it. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful trading experience. Bye for now.